Well, we've covered our basics, our stance, bridge, grip, pre-shot routine, so forth. And I keep telling you how I'm aiming from behind this cue ball. I'm aiming this shot right now. I'm seeing this shot going in. The question is, what am I looking at? That's what we need to discuss next, is an actual aiming system that allows you to aim a shot. But before I can talk to you about aiming, I have to ask you a question, and that is, what do you think the goal of aiming a shot really is? Think about that for a minute. So what do you think? In my opinion, the answer is real simple. Most people say it's to make the object ball go in the hole. That sounds good, but it's not really true. The true answer is that aiming is aligning the center of the cue ball to the center of the ghost ball. Now there's going to be people that disagree with that, and let me finish what I'm doing. When I get done talking about aiming, you'll understand why I say that. I want to start by talking about the ghost ball. What is the ghost ball? Well, this is our shot, okay? We're shooting the 5 into that corner. This is our cue ball. The ghost ball is nothing more than where the cue ball needs to be at the moment of contact. So what I've done is I've taken away the ghost ball and I put one of my donuts. I use these donuts all the time when I'm teaching, even when I'm practicing. There's also one underneath the 5, so we can always go back to the same place. This is the center of my ghost ball. If my center of my cue ball rolls over this spot, I make this ball in the pocket. But all fractional ball aiming is from behind the cue ball, how much of the object ball are you covering with the cue ball? If you get down at table level, okay? So if your cue ball was right here, okay, and you get down at table level looking at this shot, you'd see that the whole 5 ball is behind this cue ball because I need to roll over this spot. Remember, that's my ghost ball. If I move to here, okay, this is called a 7/8 ball hit. And all that means is that if I align this edge with 1/8 of this ball, 1/8 is a quarter of the distance from this edge to the center. And if I line those 2 points up, this edge and 1/8 of that ball, and I shoot parallel to that right through the center of my cue ball, boom, I'm right in the middle of the ghost ball. Okay, this is point-to-point aiming. At one time it was called parallel aiming. I'll explain why later. Notice I switched the 5 off for the 1. I do that for my demonstrations. And what I do is I align the 1 on here so it's straight to the pocket. What that does is it gives me a target. It tells me the contact point. That's where the cue ball needs to contact that object ball. Cue ball can be anywhere, it doesn't matter. Point-to-point aiming simply states that from behind the cue ball, when you're looking at that object ball, there's only one point on this cue ball that can actually touch this 1. There's only one point. That's geometry, nothing I can do about it. It's just the laws of geometry. It turns out that it's the exact opposite point. So in other words, when I look at this shot, this 1 ball is about, maybe 3/8 of an inch off that edge. I need to align with a point on the cue ball that's 3/8 of an inch off this edge. And when I get those two aligned and drop down to the center of my cue ball, I'm right in the middle of the ghost ball. This is one final look at point-to-point because I really want to impress this on you. So this line right here goes right through the center, and this represents the line of my shot. So if I take that contact point and find the exact opposite point on my cue ball, and shoot parallel to that line, right through the center of my cue ball, boom, I'm right on the ghost ball. So in conclusion, do you actually need an aiming system? Well, the real answer is probably no. It's going to help you.